Hello, good sirs and fair madams. We
People
are
of different life paths.
owners of different homes and friends alike.
Okay, I like that one. I like that one.
Yeah.
I'll go with that one.
Right on. So, welcome. We are one player missing. However, Mr. Turtle was never really a visual part of the thing. So, at least there's that. That's a positive. But at this time, I will hand it over to the DM if you would like to ask us a character question, we can follow by answering.
I'll start with Asher, the rabbit cleric. How does Asher do under stress?
Normally, normally Asher would be would be fairly confident, but ever since encountering these different species, like other people, like the humans and everybody else, his confidence has been shaken a little bit. So usually well, but in this particular case lately, a little bit more on edge.
It wouldn't have to do with Asher going unconscious twice, would it?
I mean, that's not helping so far, but nobody wants to keep alive but me.
Prey. How is Prey under pressure?
Yeah, no worries. I must say that when I'm hunting, I typically don't feel the pressure. I just need to be patient, and an elk will just ride its way on underneath whichever tree I decided to climb, and I'll just hop down and finish him in one swift swoop. And then you start by, cutting through the skin and, gutting the foul beast. I say foul, but it could be a pretty elk, like I talked about. It could be the pretty meat.
A pretty thick elk.
Yes, I think our DM is on a call with his wife. I'm not too sure, but same question, Erden. How does Erden fare under pressure?
I will say that Erden, depending on the situation, I would say that even if he's in the woods and he's feeling feeling under the pressure, either attacked or there's something around, I'd say he's pretty calm for the most part, depending on his surroundings. But in social encounters, I will say that Erden is pretty. He starts to have a little bit of a panic attack during social encounters that he's feeling stressed.
Wonderful. Now, Donnie, how about you?
Well, as a turtle, I'm a bit stressed. I gotta say, when I'm away from home, I just put my head in my home, and my arms in my home, and my legs in my home. And as a turtle, you gotta stay safe. You can't run away. You gotta stay safe and go run away and keep safe in your home. So pressure means go home, and going home means going in my shell. Because I'm a turtle.
Just like that, Marshall has a new
character voice.
voice, a new accent to do.
I'm on my phone because one of my family members is calling me to share some super exciting news, and I have my headphones here to hear what's going on. I'm just hearing, and I'm like, please don't hear me on my headphones.
Oh, right on.
So everybody answered the question, I suppose?
Yeah, Donnie was the best answer.
All right, so quick recap, unless somebody donated. Nope, nobody donated for a recap. So here we go. Last we left off, Prey decapitated the person who was laughing maniacally in this unknown cave that Asher received in a vision. You stabilized Asher. He is now unconscious on the ground. And you're in this cave. All is silent. You're surrounded by 4 mutated wolf corpses. a beheaded man with bark skin, and Donnie's just gonna go, so I'm gonna make sure that there's none of these, and he points to the wolf on the ground, out there mauling our captain and crew.
Well, Donnie, what seems to have happened to your accent?
Yeah, that. I hear people yelling about wolves. And you're just gonna...
Yeah. Okay, right on.
I'm gonna just head out.
Yeah.
I just saw you behead a person. So if we go through the roll 20 map, you guys are in this cave. There are... I'll just take Donnie out there.
Don't forget to show us the map.
Oh, yes, sorry. I took you guys out so nobody could explore stuff. Whee! There you go. So Donnie just walked out. He's at the cave entrance. So right around here, there's a human man corpse.
A man corpse.
Man corpse. There are also 2 wolf corpses next to you, Prey.
Oh my fuck.
The one that had the mutated jaw and the licky one.
The licky one.
Licky one. And next to Asher is the corpse of the one that seemed to be expanding every time it took a bite out of anyone. But Asher is unconscious. So what would you guys like to do?
Asher sees nothing.
Well,
Asher is unconscious.
Erden, do you have any way of, healing this small bunny man?
No, I don't.
Well, I don't either. I suppose we should explore just the little parts of the cave here, and from there, perhaps bring the bunny man to safety. But for now, slumped in a corner should be as safe as he will be.
Let's leave this poor defenseless little corpse here.
Could I roll nature to see what possibly could have happened to these wolves? To
You
have turned
can.
that way?
Yeah, you certainly can. Please roll away at your heart's content.
Nature would be... Ooh, first roll, 22.
Ooh. So, from what you can see, from the one that seemed to be harassing you and Donnie the whole time that he was entangled, this one seems to have cuts and lesions all over it, as if, like, its skin was slopping off of it, but it seemed like somebody with no medical training attempted to make, kind of like when you take a fabric and you cut it, you can stretch it a bit more.
Yeah.
Seems like somebody did that to this wolf, and the scarring on the tissue doesn't seem to be healed.
Oh, you should have used some
on the-
lotion.
On the ones that are surrounding Prey, you can tell that they're mutated, but the mutations seem to be naturally occurring. There was no cuts or incisions or healed scars. It was just like this wolf had like 2 jaws fused together, and like the skinny one with the I want to call them the pus balls that bursts onto Prey. Again, it seemed like it was starved, but again, it seemed healthy, and that it was born this way.
Ah, yes, the Gaga lady. Well, Erden, I don't know if you want to try to collect some meat, but maybe the fancy moose man maybe had something in his pockets. I don't know. Maybe we could look at that.
Yeah, I'll have a look. Let me
You're gonna look at the moose man's pockets.
Yeah. That's 12.
A 12. You dig through his pockets. You find a lot of just dried rations of fruit. You find his staff It's just a gnarly piece of like driftwood that just bent and like hollowed out. You see that he's wearing very patchwork leather armor, but the leather armor just seems to be like shitty. Like somebody with no skill was like, if I put this on, I'll be good. More protection. There's also the antlers on his severed head seem to be just like elk antlers that he put onto, like seems to have tied and braided into his hair.
Are they elk or
moss.
moose?
I'll just
Moose,
grab him.
moose.
And
Okay.
Moose, sorry.
I was like,
I said
what?
elk because I'm...
Prey was like,
elk antlers.
"Elk, you say?"
He already knows there's elk. He looked at the map. So you just see like this person seemed to be very much living off the land.
Well, if this is his place of residence, he must have belongings. Perhaps we could go through.
Yeah.
Are there any belongings here?
I'll just say, Prey, this is not really the best approach that we could take.
Well, we only lost the bunny man. I think the first one was pretty good.
Yeah, well, there's just two of us now.
Oh, well, I will be okay. We're the Honey Fellows after all.
We are. To be fair, we are.
Okay.
All right. Well.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk down this way.
Yeah, you can move your guy. Remember?
All right.
I think.
I'll move
Yeah.
up this way. I'm just kidding.
Shit.
DM's
All right,
nightmare.
Shit.
Lump
Split the party. So as you come here, Prey.
Let me just set an odor aura. Anybody in that aura smells me. Just kidding.
Smells of meat sweats constantly.
Yes.
So walking down this hallway, I'd say you can see up to here now because it's where it kind of bends.
Ooh, I'll keep going.
You still just that bend. This hallway's a bit tight, kind of just like you can just be single file. You could fit two, but you'd be side to side and just like rubbing your stomachs together,
Ooh.
and it'd be very uncomfortable.
Yes, well,
Eventually.
hunters don't do that.
And I'll just go down around the bend.
Yeah. So
So as
you-
we're moving forward, I'm just gonna keep an eye out behind us, just to.
Okay, roll
Make
a
sure.
perception check. A perception, s'il vous plaît.
Perception, c'est 18.
18. So you hear the running water coming from this general area,
Oh.
from the stream. So it's just like echoing down the hallway, but you don't hear anything else. And you also hear the small rabbit breathing.
Oh,
And then as you round the corner, you see that
Ooh.
oh.
area. You see a little cave area right. Wait a minute, get my clicker. You see a single person bed here, a bunch of scrolls just tossed about around over here, and a little work desk over here, and a burnt, charred body at the foot of the bed. Well, not the foot, on the side of the bed.
Well, I thought I smelled barbecue. No, doesn't seem to be anything of interest to me. Care to have a look there, Ed?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna go through. Yeah, I'll go through the desk first, I guess.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
15.
15. With a 15, you look through it. You see, you like just look on top. You can see that there's different. Give me a minute here. Just gotta fix my watch. It's way too friggin' tight. You take it off.
It's friggin' thing
You-
there.
Friggin' tight. So you're going through the desk, and as you're shuffling through the papers, you can see that there's. It's kind of like going through a biologist's papers. So you're seeing like the anatomy of different animals, and then just like rapid notes that are hard to read. you see like there's the detailed anatomy of a wolf's skull, of elk skulls, and just like the muscular figures, the tendons, like how the jaws open and close. It's very detailed. That's what's on the top. Then you pull open the first drawer. You can see that there is a stack of just plain papers, ink wells, and a quill, and then like it's kind of
Printer
like
cartridges.
yeah, and you can see like the desk is kind of like one big desk, hollow where the chair can pull into, and you can see that there's 2 drawers. The top drawer was that. The bottom drawer, as you go to pull it, it is locked.
Mm. I do have thieves' tool.
Was this man an artist? Is that what I'm understanding? Little drawings or something?
I'd say more of some sort of scientist, or yeah,
Ah, science, yes. Whatever that is.
biologist. I'll use it's thief tools, right, to open.
Thieves'
Yeah.
tool, and it's a sleight of hand to pick.
Sleight of hand. Okay. Man, +7. I'll take a picture, but I crit.
Okay.
Natural
as
20.
So as you put your thieves' tools in, usually playing with locks, it's usually like put one piece in, play with the tumblers. As soon as you put one piece in and you just put your little pick to start hitting the tumblers, it just goes and just turns. It's a super simple lock. That was just like
Overkill.
almost. Yeah, your skill was a bit of overkill. As you open it, you see that there are vials of you would know as blood. Some is coagulated, some is fresher, and you can also see that there are 3 unlabeled vials, about just small, like you just put something in it, and you shake it around there. Like I don't know how to say it. Yeah, so
Okay,
3
they're
little
empty.
vials there. No, all 3 are full. One's filled with like a brown kind of liquid. It's you look at it and it's like you swirl it around and it just looks like muddied water. The other is a kind of like a neon yellow liquid that when you slosh around, it just seems to be kind of gelatiny. If that's a word. It's kind of like gelatin. And it just like sloshes a little bit, but just like then it steadies out again.
Gelatinous.
Gelatinous, thank you. And the third one is more of a kind of like a lighter red, and as you swirl it, it seems to have like glitter swirling around it.
Those look quite tasty. Can I have a sip?
Well, just try them out. Try to see what they are, and if there's potentially something that could heal, maybe our friend back there, Asher, could help.
I can tell you one
Could use
thing.
it.
I will not be drinking the yellow one. I've fallen for that one before.
Them to print.
So you have all 3: a brown vial, a neon yellow vial, and a red one that when you swirl around has like glitter in it.
Yeah, I'll try the glitter one.
As you take a sip, little, yeah, let it aerate in your mouth, gurgle it a little bit. It makes you feel the wounds you would sustain seem to close a little bit. It is a minor potion of healing.
Oh, well. Perhaps the bunny man could drink this. Is it safe to drink when you're unconscious?
Yeah, sure.
Experiment.
Well, if he can't drink with his mouth, how are we gonna get this liquid in him?
Tracheotomy.
Oh god, that's not what I was going for, but okay. Well, unconscious friend, let's cut your throat open!
Ah! You need the potion! Stab with a greatsword.
The great sword just like grabs him by the ear, just like.
Yeah.
And so ends Asher Lupus.
I Lepus, but I also do not feel safe around you guys anymore.
Good to hear that you did feel safe at one point. News to me.
Oh shit.
Cool. So, yeah,
Perhaps, well, we could bring that to him right away and let him carry on. I can drink the other ones after, or
fuck it. I'll take a sip of the brown one.
The brown one, you sip it.
Your
and
wounds open back.
No, you take a sip of it, and as soon as it touches your lips, it would pray. Well, yeah, as a hunter, this tastes like a lure. You know, the potent female smell that attracts males.
oh yes, boop. Ah,
It is fecal matter.
yes. How else could stupid animals communicate? They only do one thing: go.
And also poop.
Well, you might as well try the yellow one.
Do they do both at the same time?
Well, yeah.
Sure as hell do.
How else do you poop? You vegetable-eating mongrels. I always,
I'm taking it. They just hear the screams.
whenever I take my weekly poo, I always yell. Of course. Elk, you know, when you eat a lot of it, it fights back.
Oh god.
That's what you call lowbrow humor.
So yeah, it's like fecal matter that he would use to attract one would use to attract animals of the male species of whatever fecal matter this comes from.
You should try the yellow one.
Okay.
I'll just take a sip of the yellow one.
So, could I get you? I'm gonna need you to roll something for this.
Yeah.
Roll a sleight of hand because it's just controlling your hand tip for a reason.
Oh.
Natural 20.
So as you go, you're observing it as you're tipping it, and you see that it starts to like, if you've ever taken a Jello shot, it starts to just unhook, and it's about to just ramrod you.
Oh no.
So as it starts to come, you chomp.
Here, I'm hitting the whole thing.
And like you just bite a piece of it off and you're just chewing on it. You've never really tasted anything like this. It is slimy, gelatinous, it's chewy. It's kind of like a gummy bear that's been soaked in liquid for a while.
Ah, yes, gummy bears.
And it's flavorless. There's no flavor, there's no scent. It's just pure texture.
I swallow.
Just goes down like Jello.
Oh, okay, well, let's bring the other one to the, I keep forgetting his name, Mr. Bunny Man. Asher. Asher, yes.
Let's bring the potion to Asher. Bloop.
Or
Ah! Prey teleported.
as he's doing that, can I just look at the rest of the room, like the plans and whatever, if there's anything
Sure.
that we could have potentially missed?
Yeah, so as you look on the ground, these plans that are on the scrolls that are on the ground, you unroll them, and it's hard to read them at a quick glance. If you want to take time and just like try to like, because it's just when they were thrown on the ground, the condensation from the ceiling just dripped on them, and the ink has started to run. So you can roll investigation just like to analyze these pages.
Yeah, what I'll do, I'll probably just like grab them and kind of like read them as I'm walking. Investigation 11.
Okay, they're really hard to read because a lot of ink has run. The only thing you can, like, a couple words that are not soaked up, you can see, project, for organization, so like it's like project, bunch of fucking thing, ink, the organization, and at the end you see just like where people would sign, you just see Barnaby.
Barnaby?
Barnaby, sorry, the
Barnaby,
beard
okay.
got in the way.
Just pulled your mouth open.
Barnaby.
Can I roll to heal my companion?
Yeah, you can certainly roll to tracheotomy Asher.
Yeah. I'll just pour it down his throat. And is it the 2d4 plus 2?
Yeah.
Cool. 7. Asher.
You regain consciousness.
So, you wake up. How are you giving it to him? Are you cradling his head, just lifting him by the ears?
I'm holding him like a little baby, and I have it like a bottle.
So, as you, the last thing you saw was a wolf mangling you alive. You just feel liquid go down your throat, and you come to, and you just see Prey's face, cradling you like a little baby. Just
Oh, hello, buddy man.
I got clubbed
Just,
to death.
I just like turned a corner and I'm like,
right, you were clubbed to death.
Yes. I went clubbing and failed. And right now I'm picturing Prey as, I'm not sure if you guys remember the like Bugs Bunny cartoon where he's just like
Oh my
the
god.
big like
I will-
guys.
I will pet him and love him, and I will call him George.
As soon as okay. I'm just like in Prey's arms and I'm just like, what's going on?
Well, we decapitated Moose Man, stomped the puppy dogs, and found some paper and some potions, I think. And yeah.
You decapitated him?
Yes, well, of course. When you wear antlers and you're not of the deer family, you must pay. Oh, and also he almost killed you.
I mean, I understand. I would have liked to know what he was thinking.
Can you do that?
Well, I would like to talk to him, but I can't really talk to him now.
Oh, I thought
But
you
thank
were.
you for bringing me back alive.
I thought you were going to read his mind. I was worried there. Get into my deep thoughts, you know.
I mean, it's Warren, we could maybe do mending on the neck.
I don't really trust my abilities. Can, Jordan, sorry, can you do me a favor? For some reason, I'm in the Google Doc and I can't.
I can update the spreadsheet. No worries, buddy.
Thank you. I was like, gonna get it. Can I explore? Like, can I? Okay, I guess I'm gonna ask them. Like, where have you guys been? Like, did you guys explore a little bit since I left, or?
We just went down this hall, and that's where we found the potion. Seems to be like someone doing like some kind of experiment or something, and I found these papers. I don't know if they're. I can't really tell what they're for. The ink is kind of like splattered around.
Okay. Well, before we go too far, I'm gonna cast healing, or like not healing, cure wounds on myself.
Okay.
Just because I'm squishy.
I am a squishy bunny boy.
I am so squishy.
Is that your last spell slot?
It is not.
Oh, jeez.
It like your wisdom modifier plus your cleric level.
No. Spell slots is like decided per. It's not spells known. It's like it's on the table. You have like
Oh,
probably
yes, that would be my
three
spell slot.
first level slots, or maybe 4.
Maybe I shouldn't do that. Okay. I misunderstood something earlier.
No worries.
Misunderstood the assignment.
That's right.
Well,
How did you?
then, well, Mr. Bunnyman, was it touches himself, heals himself? I don't remember what he said. Perhaps we should explore this side of the cave.
Guys, it just came to give me a minute. I'm a rabbit.
I'm actually not gonna do that. Then I'm just gonna potentially risk it because I don't want to be without a spell later on. Can I take a look at those scrolls? Please.
The ones. Yeah, you can roll an investigation check.
Okay. I'll do just that. 16 plus nothing or plus 1, is it?
Plus nothing.
Nothing else.
Plus nothing, so 16.
Okay, so as you look through it with him, he points out where he sees project. You see the organization, and then you see Barnaby, and you're like looking at it, and you're like I said, a lot of the ink has washed out, and it takes a lot of like going through one, going nah, going through another one, nah, until you finally see the whole name at the bottom. As Erden's looking at the one he originally saw, you're looking and you see the whole name at the bottom. You got Barnaby. There's a B at the end. You see that the name actually said, the whole title says, in charge of assignment, Professor Octavius Barnaby.
Okay.
That like I said, these things are very like water damaged, and it's just like running ink. You're like, this would be nice artwork if I put it at a distance.
Just because this guy was like in a dream, I wouldn't mind go down like that hallway that those guys went down. So I'll just say like you guys can go ahead. I'll try to catch up. I'm just gonna go kind of see what's going on in here.
They're gonna go back to the room they were in.
Yeah.
There was barbecue and papers and a bed, I think. Good luck.
Yeah. So like I told them, you see a desk, a few scrolls on the ground. Well, no scrolls on the ground because Erden grabbed them. A burnt body and a bed.
Unimportant detail.
Burnt body.
I'm gonna examine the burnt body.
Okay. Roll and investigate. Well, what are you trying to ascertain?
I mean, I'm gonna guess cause of death was burning, maybe, but I don't know. It's very strange to just have a randomly burnt body there. There doesn't seem to be any fire around. Can I check for like any wounds prior to being burned, or like potentially?
That would be that would be a medicine check.
Okay. 15.
15 in total?
Yeah.
The state of the burnt body is very hard to ascertain, like, beyond burning and arson, certain wounds, but you can see, like, when you roll him over and, like, you're removing, like, what would have been his clothing, and, like, you see, like, it just, because it's, like, fused a bit to his burnt flesh, you can see that there are puncture wounds that match up with the wolves that you guys have fought.
Okay.
So you see like lacerations where the tongues would have hit. You see where the double-jawed wolf would have bitten. Like you can see like this guy was attacked before being burnt.
He seems to have been in the wrong place at the wrong time. Okay. And can I like turn the bed over? Can I just like see if there's anything hiding underneath the mattress, or like just ransack the place?
Yeah, certainly you can roll an investigation of the whole room in general.
Never mind. I'm just gonna leave. That was a 1.
No, so you're like, there must be something under this bed. That's where everybody hides the good stuff. And with your small bunny form, you're like, no. Just like you're like, ow, ow, I feel my hammies. My hammies burn. My hammies burn. You're like, nope. And you walk out of the bedroom.
Just gonna leave the room with my ears tilted and catch up with the others.
So as he's doing that, Frey and Erden, what are you guys doing?
Let's go explore.
You're exploring some more?
Explore some more, of course.
How deep you going in that cave?
Oh, balls deep.
Oh God. So you see up to...
Sorry.
Oh shit. Ah! Sorry, I want to click this there. Reveal there. You go here and you go. You see this because there's a bend. Bends in the cave.
Oh, Erden, I've noticed that I don't notice you. Which is weird to say, but perhaps you should go first, and they might not notice you. I think you'd be a good hunter, I must say.
I am a hunter.
Oh! Sneaky one indeed, because I didn't know.
I'll go and I'll stealth a little bit ahead of prey, and yeah.
Roll a stealth check for me, if you will. Just trying to get all passive perceptions.
10.
Yeah, I know. I have them all written down, so I don't forget them. There.
24.
12. Jeez. And with that, you go. You're very sneaky. Damage good. As
Plus
you disappear.
7.
Yeah. Jesus, fucking rogues.
Yeah.
So as you get here, I'd say you'd see up to about here, and then about here. And here. Yeah. That's what you'd see down that hallway.
Ooh.
Can I tell what these things are?
The things in the distance.
Yeah.
They're well, let's see how far they are. See if you can.
They're like 35 feet away.
Yeah.
30,
35
40
feet.
feet away.
Yeah, you see them, and they kind of look like those eggs, but these are way too fucking big to be those eggs. Those eggs were tiny.
Oh no.
PTSD. I'll move just a little bit closer to see if I could get like.
How close you moving?
Into the spider's grasp.
I'll say. Like, because like the squares are like.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like right at the
almost
mouth.
like in between like these two
Yeah.
squares almost.
So you want to go like right at the entrance there at the mouth?
Not right at the mouth, a little bit behind. Just
Yeah, just like cuddle in that corner.
yeah, like I'm like against the wall.
Open
just,
up
like,
the field of view.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I'd say you see. So you're at that corner. The corner there. Yeah, you'd see that stuff there. So I'd say this, and then maybe a little right here. Bam. That's what you see.
Okay.
Asher!
I'll
Asher, he's being very quiet. He's doing a good job.
He's being very quiet. Hello.
I'll
Maybe we should name.
yeah, I'll go back and I'll tell like it seems there's like a bunch of those eggs that we saw in that river, but like way fucking bigger. Like fucking huge.
Oh, well, do we have a fire to burn them on?
I mean there's torches around.
We could break open these crates and try to use them to create a fire.
Is there anything in those crates? Did anybody check?
Yeah, there's food and rations.
Right.
Okay.
Well, we could probably burn the vegetables. That's about all they're good for.
And yeah, there's so like in the middle, is it just like a pond or like a pool of water basically?
What you could see was just a standing pool of water with the occasional. I can't do it right now because I'm. Yeah, thank you. Just like constantly just dripping into it. So you don't know depth, and you don't know
Girth.
girth.
I'm gonna suggest, because I am small and not strong, that we could also maybe use the bedding. That might burn easy to start a fire as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, we could try to investigate, see if there's anything else. I didn't see the whole room, but if you guys want to come with me, and if we decide to burn them all, then we can
Oh, say no more.
And I'll
start
just
a fire.
start walking towards the middle of the room. Not in the water, but like towards the room.
Yeah, just to see the whole room.
Yeah.
Not a problem. Area reveal. So you.
Stay behind because I am weak and small.
That's what you would see. Sorry, just gonna reveal this corner too. There you go. There you go. And you see, as you enter this room, it is empty. There are torches lined all over the room, so it is well lit. And you can see at the far end, it's a weird sight to see. It's as if it's just brambles and vines, all tangled and coiled into one another, growing up the wall. And just spackled through them, you see the same size you guys saw, but marble-sized, scattered across this thing. But you see also larger ones. And in the larger ones, you can see different variations on the thing you fought on the beach. Some of them are longer, more buff. Others have big wings, and their skin seems to camouflage with the brackish yellow liquid they're in. Others have those tiny vocal spiders. And it's just a mix mash of different, I'd say, hybrid beasts.
Gross bit. Gross bit.
There's also some of them that aren't just mix mashes. There's natural, like, prey. You beat on it right away. You're like, that's an elk! But as you look at it, its hooves just seem to have, instead of two hooves, there's like some of them that actually have like hands with claws growing out of them, and it's just it's as if they're mutating natural beasts to become stronger and creating their own concoctions in this room.
This is so unnatural.
A whole lot of fuckery, if you ask me.
Well,
I'll like whisper under my breath. I'll be like, "Eldath, give me strength."
well, perhaps we could drown the eggs in the water.
I doubt it.
They just float.
Doubt
could
is
burn
just
them.
fear in the form of words.
We can burn them.
I agree with burning them. We should put these poor creatures out of their misery.
Oh, well, perhaps,
Let's try this. And I'll walk up and I'll cast, what is it? Ray of Frost? I'll cast Ray of Frost at one of the smaller eggs.
Okay, roll to hit.
Is it prone?
I'd say it's restrained.
Okay, is that advantage?
Yeah, it's an unmoving egg.
That's like a 13 to hit.
Yeah, you hit. Roll damage.
Cool. D8, let's go.
8 damage, baby!
So you go, let me see, and you go, and you shoot. It collides with one. You're aiming for a smaller egg, but you do hit one that's like probably football sized. I'd say that like width wise.
CFL or
And
NHL?
CFL, bigger balls.
Okay, yes. Okay.
So as you launch your Ray of Frost across the room and it collides into it, you see it collide and the egg stays there for a moment, and then it just and it solidifies, and whatever movement it had within it just stops. It's still there, it's just frozen.
Yeah, that works.
Well, I could, keep doing that around. Can you guys do this as well, or is it just me?
No, sorry, just you.
I can cast Sacred Flame.
Well, we could try both.
A dexterity saving throw or take damage. I'm not sure how much dexterity these things have. They're just eggs.
I can shoot an arrow.
Let's just kill these things. Ah! Ah!
Like I just keep doing.
How would that work, Conrad, in the case of Sacred Flame?
You guys are just like they're unmoving eggs. I just want to see if he just would miss. But you guys just like take your time and start casting at them. And as you guys are casting at them, what are you guys doing? Like, are you just standing at the mouth of the cave going just blasting? Erden, I assume you're just shooting your bow.
Yeah.
I'll walk like close to the middle so I have my range.
Okay. Where are you guys standing? I need to know standing positions.
Yes. Interesting.
Yes,
I'll be
it is
right here.
interesting. You guys will be right there. Okay. So as you're just blasting these eggs, taking them out. Prey, you'd be the first to notice this, and also let me see your passives. Actually, Asher, you would be the first to notice. You begin to see the pool in the center,
Blub, 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 blub,
right
blub.
here, begin to just begin to start bubbling
Oh,
out.
fuck. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
Prey,
Yes. I noticed this last.
you notice this last, and what draws your attention is that the water just has
Oh! Oh!
Gross, baby! Another one of those mutated fuckers pops out next to you. This one, I know it's the one with wings, but it was the easiest mini I could find. But this one pops out and just with two claws in the front as you're just blasting. You just see this thing stand at the ledge and stare right at you, Prey, and look at the two of you, and it looks at you with malicious intent. I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Oh my god.
Gross, baby.
Just to confirm, this is not a giant spider.
It's not a it's not a giant spider. It's like the winged thing you saw. It has like the same mutated build, but this one has just two big claws and just it doesn't fly. It just like lumbers out of the water towards you guys.
Sounds
So it
good.
doesn't have wings, is what you're saying.
It doesn't have wings.
Oh, mystery D20. Almost forgot about those. Mystery D20.
Oh god.
Natural one.
Ooh.
Let's I don't remember what that is actually.
Neither do I.
Natural one. Players are poisoned for 1 hour. Well then.
Shit.
Well then.
TPK. Oh, fuck. All right. I think you guys can add your own turns now that you have
All
control
right.
of your
You can type in the turn order.
yeah. So you guys can go to your figure, click it, and then type it in.
Oh. Okay.
I just click it on in like my turn order slot.
Anyone
Oh
like to-
god. I appreciate
You'd like to see my
the
dice.
attempted help.
Oh,
Dear,
it did.
dear viewer, but
What do I look like right now? Ominous, GM is ominous.
Under the orb, my dude. Reviewer.
Justin has some holy light shining upon him.
I got his festive
Uh,
festive
all
lights.
right. So let's see. What'd you get there, Asher?
Oh, what the hell? I thought I typed that
Yeah.
in.
You gotta press enter.
I thought
There we
I
go.
did.
So first on the turn order, it is Erden. What would you like to do? As this thing just blows out of the water, both its claws, fist, and just starts right in Prey's face.
I'll just hide like in this entrance right here, like just in the entrance, and I'll shoot my bow.
So hide is the bonus action before attacking?
No, not like hiding, but just like going into that hallway, just to be.
Okay.
I'm attacking,
Okay.
not hiding.
Okay.
Bonus action, I'll put my hex on it because it's still
Okay.
active.
I will hex it. It is hexed.
I'm a exit this combat.
I'm gonna get the hex. I can't. I was about to say hell out of here, but that don't fucking work. Okay.
14 to hit.
14 to hit. As you let go, it just like you're sure it would hit the other one you guys fought, but this one, as it rears its head down, it just like grazes off its head and it just focuses right on prey, because it is the one. He is the one closest to it. It's its turn now. It's gonna move. It's going to move right next to you, Prey, and it's going to take its attack. So that is 2 attacks.
Well then.
That is a plus what? Plus 5. That is a 15 to hit.
Oh, that's a hit.
Okay, and then I'll roll for the other one too. That is an 8 to hit.
That's a miss.
All right, so 1d10. That is 9 points of piercing damage as it tries to hit you with both its claws. You raise the greatsword and as you block it, it just takes its head and bites right into your shoulder, and just tries to pin you down with it. But it's just right as it bites you, you make eye contact with it. And the thing that's weird about when it looks at you, it's kind of like looking at a killer whale's eye at SeaWorld. This thing's intimidating as hell. But when you look into its eye, you see agony and sadness. And it's just
saying, buddy.
As you see this, it just lets go and just stands up and just like readies in front of you. It is now Cha, the Bunny Man.
Okay.
I'm glad we healed you before coming here.
Yeah.
Because I did not have that. I mean, I didn't ready it prior, so I'm gonna waste an action to do that. But, or would that be wasting an action preparing the crossbow?
No.
Okay. But I am going to cast Sacred Flame.
Okay, that is a dexterity saving throw.
Correct.
All right, dexterity plus 2. That is an 8. I believe that fails.
Yeah.
So it takes damage, and we have advantage on the next attack on it.
With
Yes.
Sacred Flame?
Oh, never mind. I'm thinking of.
You're thinking guiding bolt.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, getting bolt with that. Yeah. 1d8 of radiant damage.
Yes, it is.
A 5. Is that plus any spellcasting modifications?
Nope.
No.
Nope. So it's 5 points of damage. So there we go. So as it bites down on prey and lifts up, as it lifts its head and focuses on him, you just see a green blue bout of holy flame just strike it on the back as it and just turns its attention towards the Bunny Man.
Oh no.
It is now Prey's turn.
Well, I'm going to,
Kill that boy.
first I'm going to...
Rage.
So I'm going to rage, and then I'm going to attack it with disadvantage because we're all poisoned.
That's right. I'm gonna put the poison icons on you, little boys.
It's for an hour. It's for an hour, so it won't be
Oh
gone.
shit, that's right. It's an hour.
What,
6
that's
to hit.
disadvantage, isn't it? 6 does not hit.
Yeah, it is.
So
It's disadvantage on ability checks and attacks, I think.
So as you, I'll actually check here. Poison. Disadvantage for all attacks and ability checks.
Yep.
As it bites into you and it rips out, you're like, I've had enough, and you just push your sword trying to hit it, and it just, as the flames hit it, it kind of winces down, so your blade just down its arm and just It's now being accosted by a bunny and a demon. It has its attention split.
I'll actually tactically retreat.
It gets an attack of advantage on you.
With advantage?
Yes, it does. Does it get advantage?
No, I
Did you
thought,
voice-
okay, attack of opportunity.
No.
You said advantage, I was like, what?
Oh, sorry. My words jumbled. That is a 15 to hit.
That's a hit.
It's gonna use its claws or its, let's see. Yeah, I'd say it's claws because it just got hit. So as it winces down, it's just gonna try to swipe at you with one claw. Oh wait, fuck! I was looking at the wrong thing. That is 5 points of slashing damage. Halved to
Right.
2.
You're right.
Halved to 2 as it runs across you and just like scratches right up your spine and just. Erden, it is your turn.
Okay. Just for future reference, is there anything is the hallway behind me? Like, can I back up a little bit more if I need to?
Give me a minute. I'm gonna press reveal. Oh, that's hide. Whoopsie. Reveal.
The opposite.
It is double hidden. Magical darkness.
Oh, sorry.
Uh,
There.
okay. Yeah. So just in case that he comes towards me, if I could back up a little bit to like try to go somewhere that he can't fit.
Certainly.
And yeah, I'll shoot him with my short bow with disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay.
Shoot.
18.
18 hits.
16. Sorry, 16.
Is that with
16 hits.
disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rolled a 17, and
Nice.
the highest roll was a 17. Okay.
16 hits.
No sneaky damage.
Yeah, sorry. I just...
All good.
Yeah.
6 piercing damage and 4 necrotic.
10 in total.
Yep.
Okay. So as you, yeah, let me make sure I put the right number there. So you said crossbow or short bow?
Yeah, my short bow.
Okay, so you draw, and let go, and as it swipes towards prey, you see that it opens up and you see a soft spot where the gill would be, and you just launch an arrow right there, and you actually see it shoot out of its mouth as it roars. It just whips its head towards you. This thing looks hurt. Like it didn't enjoy that shot. And since you caused the most damage, it is now focused at you. You guys are drawing attention. Pardon?
I want to ask too. Do I notice? I'm guessing it's too far away. Notice like the same look that it give prey.
Prey got to see the look because its
Like,
eye
up
was
close.
right next to him.
Yeah.
It's like a killer whale. You look at it and you're like, that white spot's its eye. But then you see just the sad red dead eyes, just like Shamu gives you like, I'm gonna kill everybody who gets in this tank.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna move back just a little bit. Boop.
Okay, move back. It is now.
Gross bit.
It is Gross Bibit's turn.
I'm the only
Okay.
one retreating.
So that's 5 feet. That's 5. It's going to go and because Asher is the only one it can reach, so it's going to attack you, Asher, as it runs up to you. All right, I'm gonna grab 2 d20s
Kill
and
that
roll these
boy.
at the same time.
Bitch.
Let's see. Let's see what it does. Oh, that one flew out. That is a 7 plus 5 is 12 to hit,
That's a miss.
Ooh.
and the other one is an 18 plus 5.
That's a hit.
Yeah. So, but you be happy the bite missed because the bite is stronger. So it runs up to you, and as it runs up to you, it's got its head like it's got a longer neck, like the eel, like an eel. So as it comes down to bite, you see that it kind of like bonks its head on the wall since you're so close and so short. It thought your head was it was your ears, so it's just like as it goes to bite, you're just like, but as it comes back, it just like cat paws at you, There's the 10. So that is, you got 6, I believe.
He has 7.
6 points. No, sorry, that's 4 points of damage because it's a +3.
Woo!
1. So 4 points of damage as it just comes across, as it couldn't bite you in the head, kind of just like run across the head, just slaps you. It is now. Oh, that shrunk the. It is now your turn, Asher. What would you like to do?
I'd like to run away without getting murdered, but because I'm at a speed of 0, I can't dodge with my move. Like if I.
Why is your speed 0?
Like with the bunny hop?
Why is your speed 0?
Because I'm standing still.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
you're not. Okay, yeah. You can
If
disengage
I'm-
and leave. You don't need to.
Yeah, basically instead of you can disengage as your action and then move away. Basically disengage just goes like fuck this and you run. So
But
no
do
attacks of
the-
opportunity if you just want to run away. Nope, not if you disengage.
Oh. Okay.
Good to know, he says.
Yeah.
Asher's new move. Disengage! I've been down to every combat. Not this time, motherfucker!
I've met death before. Not today.
I'm going to disengage, and I'm going to, because this hallway is small, right? Over here.
Which one?
Sorry.
Yeah,
Ding.
it's 5 feet. You can fit one in a line. Single file. There we go. That's what I meant.
5, 10, 15. I could technically make it with my bunny hop. Would you make me roll athletics to try to like either jump or slide under Erden, like in that hallway?
Yeah, I make you roll acrobatics to try to just like maneuver around him without falling on the ground in front of him.
Cause that'd be bad.
Okay. In front of Erden, yes, because then I'd be just right at the mouth of the fucking cave. Okay. You said acrobatics?
Yes, because you're trying to maneuver around. Athletics would be trying to lift Erden out of the way,
Okay.
but you're
I mean,
just trying to.
I much prefer acrobatics. Thank you.
Move, peasant.
Move.
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, you make it right. You. And as you get to the cave, you just. The thing about this cave for you is where you don't have dark vision. As you round the corner to see this cave, you just see like Erden's figure at like the crest of the light, and you just baseball slide between his legs into complete darkness. You now, the only light you have in this room is blocked by Erden.
Okay. I am going to use as a bonus action, because disengage is your action, right?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay. Yeah.
And I can't remember now if it's 2d4s?
1d4 plus charisma. D4 plus 3.
charisma? Okay. Yes, that's right.
Do you have Cure Wounds? Because if you're casting it on yourself, Cure Wounds is... Oh, never mind. You disengage as your action. My bad. Never mind.
Yeah.
Third.
That's plus
How many? Sorry?
6.
Cool.
Okay, so let me see this already. Okay, cool. It is now Prey's turn. What would you like to do, Prey?
Okay. So, I don't know where either of them went, right?
Well, you saw Erden duck in that hallway because he ran behind you into that hallway,
Okay.
and you ran there, and then you just saw Asher run that way. So you don't know 100% sure where Asher is, but you do know where Erden is in the cave, more to like the northwest of you.
Well, I don't want to be alone. I'll like run here and attack it with my great sword. I'll take
Roll to hit.
an attack with disadvantage because that's what we get. That's a 9 to hit. Fuck me. Let's go.
Does not hit. Erden. So as you run up, and you're like, you just run and you take your sword and you try to just take it out at the Achilles tendon, and as you go like, I've got this. You realize that its natural hide is too tough, and the blade just. Oh. And you pull your arm, ready to defend yourself from anything that comes your way.
I also don't know this is a dead end, so there's a bit of a. So I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be alone.
Erden, wait
I
till
was
you guys
trying-
all get in.
I'm trying to redeem the mystery D20, but it's not working.
Oh, the timer not done yet? It
No.
should work.
Oh,
It was
Yeah, mine's
17
not
minutes
working.
ago.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll move up to the, like, right at the opening.
there we go.
and-
I'll if you want, I can roll the d20 for this round.
Yeah, I wanted to. I did it for Sean because he wanted it. So if mine worked, why not?
Fuck's sakes, that's an 8.
Jesus
Might be
Christ.
Enemy
Might be good.
uses healing potion as a reaction.
I did it for you, Sean. I did it for you.
You know? Joe. To be fair,
Alright.
Jordan's the one rolling.
So it's your turn, Erden.
Yeah.
See if you can kill it before it uses its reaction.
Yeah. Okay, well, 11 plus 16?
16 hits.
Yes.
Sneak attack.
damage.
Yeah!
Oh, sneak attack. That's right.
Kill that boy.
Okay. 13 piercing damage
Okay, give me a minute. 13.
and 1 necrotic damage.
So, Erden, as you see prey slam into its paw, and you see everyone, aside from yourself, looking fairly beaten. How do you want to do this?
I'm gonna go right back to where I shot him the first time, right in the gill. So as I see like prey try to like hit it and it's like not hitting, I'm just gonna slide over and aim it and thump, right in the same
Okay.
spot that I got it.
Okay, so as you...
It's a call from work. I'll mute myself on stream.
Okay.
Just a second here. Hit out.
So as you run out of the you run out of the hallway.
Okay, wonderful.
You see prey just boom. You baseball slide on the floor.
Okay.
Draw your short bow. As when he hits, you see it whips its head around and it opens
yes,
its
please.
gills again. And you launch the arrow. It goes into the gill, but this time instead of going through its mouth,
Thanks.
it just and you just see the tip of your arrow stick out at the top of its head. And it goes. It rears to look at him and go. As it slumps to the ground. Defeated. It's dead. But you're all poisoned, and Asher, you are now alone in a dark hallway.
well, it's currently my turn. Is that what you're saying, or is combat?
Combat's out, yeah. So
Combat
you
out?
just saw Erden baseball slide, shoot a bow, and you heard a.
Well, I don't know what's going on, so I'm going to, because I am scared of the dark now, I am going to cast a light on this point right here.
On where?
This point, because I have to touch it, right? So I'm going to cast light.
Yeah, so you're basically feeling the wall. When you feel a corner, you cast light.
Correct.
Yes. So you now see this room with the orb that is there.
Okay.
This
Can
orb
I-
is it is a blue orb that's just sitting on like a small pedestal, and it's about crystal ball sized, and it's just inactive, just sitting at the end of this dead end hallway.
I'm going to place my hand on it.
So as you
I'm gonna
touch
boot the
this-
crystal. I'm gonna boot the crystal.
So as you walk down this hallway and you see this inactive orb in this just regular room, you walk up and you put your hand on the orb, and as soon as you touch the orb, you see energy come from the center of it. And you just see it constantly at that rhythm, just to the exterior.
I'm going to cast light on the orb.
Okay, as you go and touch and cast, about to touch and cast light on the orb, it swooshes a couple more times, and you don't see, but you see the orb, like, as you touch it, your light hits it, and then it lights up even more, but you see this blue energy just start to swirl inside of it, and you hear,
Professor Barnaby, it's been a while. How goes the project?
This isn't Professor Barnaby.
Well, could I speak to Professor Barnaby, please? He hasn't checked in the past few weeks and is beginning to worry us here.
Could you describe him for us?
Barnaby? Well, last time I saw him was a scrawny, elf-like person. You can't really mistake him because he has one characteristic that most elves, well, two characteristics that elves typically don't have. He had very curly hair. For some reason, he had a bald spot on the top of his head. Scrawny, I'd say very bookish.
Do you have a crazy, maniacal laugh?
No, he was he was a professor, a researcher for.
Does he
For
normally
our
have?
orders.
Does he normally have charred skin?
Who am I speaking to
Have these
currently?
are these things that are
My name is Asher. We found this cave with all these mutated animals, and we were attacked.
What exactly do you mean by mutated animals? To be exact.
Scary as hell dog with two mouths. A wolf, I should say. Another one that was like full of pus balls that would just explode if you touched them. One that would just whip its tongue like it was a bad porn star. Like, I don't know. There was just.
I've never seen such a star that you're speaking of, but it sounds terrifying. I'm not very astrological, if you will.
They are extremely terrifying, sir.
Oh, but now,
What is this
You're tell-
project?
it's very delicate information for my organization, and you are speaking on a closed circuit. How do I have no idea who you are. Are you still at the island off of the Southern Isles called Pelt's Lane? Is that where this communication is happening currently?
In terms of
That's
stopping
correct.
it from beeping,
Well, I would very much like any information you find on the research that Professor Barnaby was working on. I will be, if you so wish, I could send a ship to charter your voyage back where we could have this communication face to face.
Have to discuss with the rest of my friends, I guess I could call them. Can he see me right now? Obviously not. It's just like a.
No, this is just it is a closed circuit communication that we tend to send with our operatives at their various locations for check-ins to see how the research is going, and basically
Sure.
just a form of communication.
You touch the orb and it does FaceTime.
Why are you showing me your titties?
You wanted to see a porn star.
I have a feeling that it might be related to the weather. If it's a relay that did get.
So that is my.
Or,
I would gladly meet you on steady land on the main island in the Southern Isles. I could charter a ship to pick you up. All neutral. This is not a hostile negotiation. This is just me looking to get our research, and for you to give me any information on what happened to Dr. Barnaby and our facility on Pelt's Lane.
Saying it's been years and it's the first time.
I And by facility, do you mean like having a bunch of creatures growing in these weird yellowish eggs?
Again, this is closed. This is confidential information that I'm only comfortable speaking in a face-to-face environment. For I'm talking to one person. How do I know there are not others surrounding you and making the most docile sounding person speak to me to get this confidential information, and then just sweep up under the organization and take everything away?
Well, it's a very small room. I am a very small rabbit person, and I do not know where my friends are right now. But I'll call you back, and I'll just like take my hand off the orb.
I'll call you back. And the orb shuts
I
off.
don't feel comfortable just having strangers come and pick us up out of nowhere if they're responsible for these monstrosities. So I'm just gonna like slowly creep out of the hallway.
Yeah. So as you're having this conversation, Prey and Erden, you guys are now in the room with the dead fucking clawed fish thing. And in the room of eggs, Asher just disappeared down the hallway that they were both in, and you see that he's casting light on things so that he can see. So you see like the hallway light up.
Well, what's going on? What's going on in the hallway?
I don't know. Let's go try to see what Asher's up to.
Yes, let's
So
go.
you guys, and you kind
Oh
of meet up.
shit!
in
My
the middle
audio's
of the
muted
hallway.
on stream.
There we go. Sorry, folks.
For one, it was very dry, so Prey drank some water.
Yes, my throat was a bit dry.
Impending death sometimes does that.
Yeah.
So Asher and you guys just meet up in the middle of the hallway. Asher, what do you tell them?
Mystery D20. We're not in combat. Turn up. I'll refund you that one.
I'm gonna get them to come into the room. Can we all fit?
Oh yeah, tight, but you can all fit.
A little snug.
So I cast light on this orb because is it still glowing technically? Like light is still
From your light, but it's still. You look at it, it's still in that dormant phase that it was before you touched it.
I cast light on this orb, and this voice started communicating through it, asking for Dr. Barnaby or Professor Barnaby, which we don't know if it was the guy that Prey decapitated or if it's the guy that is charred. I don't know. He offered to send us a ship to bring us back to their secure location so we could talk. I don't know.
Oh, well, a bit odd. Did you ask the charred man his name?
What?
Did you ask the charred man his name?
I did not.
Oh, well, ask and you shall receive.
Okay. Go right ahead, Prey.
I'll make my way down the hall to go get the charred corpse, and I'll leave the competent people to think.
Okay, so you leave to go talk to the burnt man.
Yeah.
So he was saying that, like, basically when you asked him about those creatures, he didn't really want to say any details, almost like if he knew about it, but didn't want to.
He was scared that somebody was going to steal the information or take the information that we're giving him and use it against them or use it to their advantage instead of their organization's advantage. I can try to get him back on the orb here if you want to talk to him as well.
I mean, sure, yeah, we can.
I'm just going to like place my hand on the orb.
As soon as you put your hand on the orb, last time it took you a couple of fucking like power surges. As soon as you put your hand, it goes.
Hello. Am I speaking to the same individual that I was speaking to moments ago?
Yes, this is Asher.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Asher.
Likewise. What's your name?
My name is Osmodeus.
Fuck you, Asmodeus!
Asmodeus Kane. You can call me Mr. Kane or you can call me Osmo.
Kane with a K or with a C?
With a K.
I'm just writing it down in my own personal note. I have one of my compatriots here. I'll just like motion to Erden and be like, "There's something, man."
Hello.
Putting the two shy guys.
Yeah. I mean, we got 2 shy guys and we got Prey.
Who is apparently trying to get questions answered from corpse.
What is your name?
I'll just say, hello. My name's Erden.
Hello.
What? Could I tell a while ago, like, what race the burnt person was? Like, do I?
The only person who checked it would have been
Asher.
Asher,
Yeah.
and he rolled a 15. The body was very burnt. It's very hard to tell.
And
It was
Yeah.
humanoid. You can tell that much.
yeah, I'll just ask him. Yeah, so I'll introduce myself, and I'll say, like, what's going on here? What is this cave about?
As I said to your, what he calls himself as a bunny person, a compatriot, Mr. Asher, is that I work for an organization. We provide certain services to paying clientele. We also dabble in research. And that's as far as I'm willing to go within these communications where I cannot see you. I work for an organization. The name of that organization is the Rico Suave organization.
Rico Suave.
Rico Suave. And within this organization, we have trade secrets.
There is
Now.
sorry to cut you off. There is a name of the next NPC that was just redeemed. It is
Okay.
Bruise Ween.
Bruce Ween to add to the list. Sounds delightful.
I can send it in the group if you like.
Yeah, I'll add it to the list there.
I'll
No.
just.
The Rico Suave organization, and I want you to understand here, I cannot share secrets that could damage my secrets that if fell into the wrong hands would create a competition and may also undermine all the work we've done. Now, as I said to your compatriot, I am willing to charter a ship to go pick you up on Pelt's Lane, meet on neutral territory on the main island of the Southern Isles, or if you want to, I can be on said chartered ship. But I will not be discussing my organizational secrets with someone that I cannot see.
I understand that. It makes sense. But understand our hesitation as well, as we just encountered many hostile.
Bibbits.
I don't even know what to call them. Monstrosities. Yeah, it does everything just all seem a little bit sketchy. With all your respect.
I do take respect to that. I'm an incorporeal voice, just like you are to me. I get that 100%. Now, as I said, I work for an organization. We have many different projects on the go. What kind of organization would gain a great reputation to keep making money and bettering the world if we created monstrosities? From a business point of view, That sounds, pardon my language, fucking stupid. But
I agree.
so, this is why I'm glad you're sharing some information. I am willing to send a cleanup crew with that boat to clean up whatever the fuck's going on in this department. You will be, if my crew tells me that, hey, these people you don't know got rid of the problem, there will be a reward.
All
But
right,
again, that is all on a face-to-face basis.
I mean, yeah, those. If I could give you more intel, I guess, those monstrosities that we fought seem to basically have infiltrated a lot of the Peltz Lane's land, because we did encounter some at the edge of the island, like on the beach. We did see like eggs of them in the like within the island, like not in the middle of it, but like within the part of the island. And now we stumble across this cave where we see quite a bit of them.
So you're telling me that within our project there has been a invasive species that has been created that is now dominating this once fertile land.
It seems like it, yeah.
As you say this, you hear just like mumbling, like as it, like when you're on a phone, you go like, you move away from it, and you're talking to somebody, he goes,
We are very thankful for this information. Now, I am delivering this information to you. We will be chartering a ship to go to Peltz Lane. We will be delivering a cleanup crew. This cleanup organization will take some time if an invasive species is planning on taking away such a fertile opportunity for the Southern Isles. Of course, I have to talk to my business associates, but this will probably be free of charge for our clients. That chartered ship will drop my men off and will also be waiting for you for 24 hours. If you decide not to board that ship, that is your problem. But that will more than likely be your only way off this island
Well,
within the next 48 hours.
yeah. I look at Asher and can I roll? It's kind of hard to roll insight, I guess, with like I can't see him.
you can play with voice influxes if you want, because sometimes like it's like somebody going like, yeah, good.
Sure, I'll do insight disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, a crit, but
No.
Natural 20.
but I mean the other one's good. It's a 17 plus 2, 19.
So, from the way this guy's talking, he sounds he very much sounds like just a businessman. Like he has goods and services, and basically somebody took what they were working on and just fucked it up. Yeah, and he's like, I need to clean this shit up. So he basically goes, so that's where my offer stands for now. You got yourself 48 hours to decide. The ship will leave this as soon as I get off the call with you, and it will leave whatever shores it may find. I will be on the main port of the Southern Isles, waiting for you in the only tavern. I'm pretty hard to miss. I will be there. I will be there for 72 hours. Once that 72 hours mark is gone, so is the payment. And then it just blacks out.
What the place was?
The main port. Give me a moment. Where did Southport?
Yeah, we had it on the map that we have from
the main port of the Southern Isles is Southport.
Okay. Yeah, I'll look at Asher and I'll just say like, yeah, I mean, we might as well.
We don't have any other options.
No.
We're basically shipwrecked here.
Yeah,
So
literally.
All right. What are you doing, Prey, as they're having this information?
What is your name, Mister?
I check. Is it a dude?
Yes, the burnt the burnt body. You can tell I have children. The burnt body, as you look and you pull away at the pants, just like when Asher lifted the shirt, and you see what would probably be the burnt remains of male genitalia.
Oh, mister, tell me your name.
How violently are you shaking him?
As violent as a 6'4" tiefling barbarian would.
As you're shaking him, like just the crispy bits start to fall off, and like an arm, and then another arm, and then the head, and just like, what is your name?
Well, I think this one might be dead.
You don't get XP for killing a dead corpse.
Well, I've come to the conclusion that this was a waste of time.
You walk away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Can
Fellows!
we make it over to the decapitated head?
you are.
Yes, I've been curious about something for a while now.
Yeah, you make your way back there, and you just see, like, after Prey just shook it, just throws the torso on the ground, going, waste of time. And
Can I
there's a head.
if it is an elf?
This dude is a very, like, when you guys fought him, he was like Robert Baratheon size, like pudgy, wild beard and hair. This guy's just a very large, wild human man.
Okay. Alright. No bald spot. That's fine. Okay.
Well,
I mean,
I'm feeling a bit ill. I don't know about you guys. Perhaps we should rest a bit and then, I don't know. What do you guys think we should do? Keep traveling?
are all...
We need to.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say we need to head to the southern port. Somebody's coming to pick us up.
No. Where are we going? North?
So the way he explained to you, I know with the accent it's hard. He said he was going to meet you at the main island of the Southern Isle, named Sells Port.
Okay.
Oh, so once we get off of here, at the port we're going to land, he's going to meet us there. Ah.
So he's with the accent it's hard to do.
But yeah, well, we just need to get to the docks that's on this island, and they should be here within a day. Or, I think within a day. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Well, perhaps...
Looking at the map, can we make it in a day?
The way you guys read it when you found it is when you walk towards the Crystal. What did I call it? There. I look at my book. When you went to Crystal Lake Cave, it would take you a day to get there, and then traveling in a north. Give me a minute here. I gotta see the map in my head. Northwest direction. You would make it in a day. So it was a 2-day trip, either across, a day and a half across, or 2 days, one to the cave, then one to the port.
Cool.
And yeah, let's get her going.
Well, maybe, do we have an hour to just kind of recuperate?
Sure.
I would very much like to recuperate.
Okay, yeah. So you guys heading out of the cave, done exploring.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will go back to the home screen on the
Have we
roll
dis-
20.
of all the eggs?
You can go and take care of the rest of the eggs if you'd like.
We can fast forward through that if you like.
If you guys want to.
Sure.
We could actually, I'll say we can maybe leave a few there, so that the cleanup crew can see what was going on.
Yeah.
Okay, you took me away from my...
What was that?
For some reason it kicked me out of roll 20.
Weird.
Oh,
Hold on. Oh, that looks nicer when I zoom in. I am going to, forth my little dude. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I want to go over to the big room. I can't talk. Shut up.
What?
Oh, nothing.
What?
We just missed it.
exposed
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna go there. You can see that far in, and then same thing as when the orb. It is just darkness there. There's no light beyond there. So you can see it's a hallway that goes down, but you don't see anything past that.
Light.
So what are you casting light on? Your crossbow?
Yes, that's not a bad idea. Way to use your
I'll-
brain, dude.
I'll follow Asher.
Okay. So you have light and dark vision, so I will expose just as you see. As you walk in to the first area, you see this. Oh. You see a large area that seems to be more well, you guys can get in. That seems to it's a one-way hallway that leads into a bigger room. As soon as you enter, there is a table with again just like the first office, but more chaotic, just papers and papers all bunched about on it, it's like stacked over it. You can see. Let me get the clicker here. So this is full of papers, stacked all around. This is a major bookshelf, just filled to the brim with various books. And here seems to be a table with many alchemical and arcane, different implements used for both alchemy and study of the arcane.
Ah, yes. My field of expertise, of course.
Yes, very much so.
Please don't stand on the keyboard, child. Ah.
Is there anybody here? Huh? What have you guys discovered? How did we miss
Seems to be
this?
anybody here.
Nothing.
It's almost like if the area wasn't revealed.
Oh.
Where? Where?
No, this place.
Oh, down below.
No,
Oh.
we didn't see this because it wasn't revealed.
It wasn't a fuck up.
Oh, I'll look at the books, like I know what I'm looking at. Just be like, yes,
Want to roll a perception check?
sure.
This one's very good, yeah.
Oh, that's cock. 18.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. 17.
So Prey, you look at the different books and you're just like, many books, yes, and then you see a book that says the many animals of Pelt Slain. You're like, and you open it, and you just see there's it just gives you the full anatomy and the diet and all the information you would need, like breeding habits, seasonal habits, migration ports of all of the island. Like, it's been mapped out. And then you keep flipping, like, wolves, lions, elk. And you start looking at the elk page, just reading all about elk. So is that what you would be doing, or you'd be looking at other books?
I'd be looking for pictures mainly. But
You see lots of photos of mating elk.
I am mesmerized by their elk hoods.
The thick juicy boys.
Oh, the thick juicy boys.
So you're basically doing you're a 13-year-old who finds the world's Guinness Book of Records going biggest boobs, biggest boobs, biggest boobs.
You sound like you're speaking from experience.
I'm not the reason that page got torn out of the library book when I was in 7th grade.
I'll take your word for that one.
All right.
I'll go over here.
Okay. You're just looking at what that is?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
just look around.
Yeah. Roll an investigation check.
With
Yeah.
disadvantage. That's a big
With
old nope.
disadvantage.
Big ol' nope.
What number?
5.
There are many alchemical and arcane focuses and practices here. With a 5, you can see and deduce that maybe those elements were being combined in some way. But you can't see, you can't connect the dots. And Asher, what are you doing?
I rolled a double 12. I was like,
On the
12.
page.
I was like, okay, I can't get any worse. 12. I was like, okay.
So you look through the papers, and again, it falls back into like to the original things that you saw, like the anatomy of different animals. But this one is a bit more detailed in what the research would be. You can see that there is research on muscle tissue, how to make it bigger, how to make it more
Thick.
how to make some animals stronger, more agile, kind of how to upgrade an animal from its base form, but that's all you can see from there. So like lions with like longer legs, so they have a longer gait. Elk with curved spine, so that when they leap, it's actually a longer jump. So you can see like it was research on how to enhance the.
Anything on enhancing rabbits.
Yeah, you find one and it says, serve with butter and cream of tartar. You rolled a 12, you ain't getting no modifications.
I torch it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so that's what you guys find in this room.
After I look around, I'll try to see what's down there.
Yes, I will follow.
Down there, la.
A long and lonesome highway. No. A long and cold corridor. As you walk there, you can hear a little bit of a breeze whistling through, and the sound of trickling water coming from that direction.
Well, I will try to sneak my way to the end.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
Oh, where'd he go? Oh my lord.
At least I got +7.
With disadvantage.
Yeah, with disadvantage. A 10 and a 14, so 17.
So, and you're not as sneaky as last time, but you're still sneaky enough.
Asher, where'd he go?
You come into this room and you see that it opens up into where the stream seemed to connect into. It leads to a large puddle. It's an empty room, but there are 2 candelabras lit with 4 candles next to a figure. And now the room lights up even more because Asher shows up with his lit up crossbow. What do you see? And you see that there is a beautiful woman with it is a blue gemmed statue. She seems crystalline, and behind her you see the figure of a large hooded figure, not looming, but like has both hands on this woman's shoulder. Asher, you realize this as your deity. It is somewhat of a shrine to her. You don't know who the big hooded figure is behind her, but it doesn't seem like it's like oppressing her. It just seems like a mentor, student type thing.
I'm going to take a closer look.
Sure. So you walk up to it. You walk in the water. The water is, surprisingly, for the humidity and the other water you've touched, this one's actually cold. It's not freezing, but like you step into it and you get like chills that run through your body. And it just goes to about ankle depth. And when you walk up, you can see that there's offerings made around it of like dried fish. There's different gems, coins, just all around the base of it.
Okay. I'm going to. I love how it's blurring her face out. Sorry.
Censored.
I'm going to. Yeah. She's a minor, okay?
Hi ho, hi ho.
I like what you did there. Sorry. Stop playing with the dice, you fucker.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Would you like just place my hand on the statue?
Did she give consent? I missed that part.
Roll a 20 with disadvantage for a consent. Is that what you want?
Natural 1. Bibbidi pudding.
Pudding pops. God damn it. Hey, little boy, you're going to hell. As you touch the statue, like you just touch the base of it, because of course, Asher being the height he is, he can just touch the base. Like you go to swipe away some of the dust that is collected on it, and you see the name of your god, Eldath, and then it says there's another inscription beneath, but it's so worn that you can't see. It says Eldath ampersand, and then it just like it's not scratched out with time, it's just chipped away at it. And as you touch it, you feel a divine power surge through your hand. What happens as you touch it, being a follower of Eldath, the statue casts the oh, it's not command, it's
Fireball! Oh.
So you are now under the effects of the spell Commune, which allows you to ask your deity 3 questions, I believe, that they will answer with yes or no. That's how Commune works, right? I believe. I'm gonna double check.
I'll
double
check.
check.
I'll check the
I haven't
Google.
played clerics enough. Check the Google.
Chase
I'll check the
Google.
chat. Check the chat. See if anybody's like, no.
Put away my
You're
dice.
wrong.
3 questions. Answer yes or no. You must ask your question before the spell ends. It is a duration of 1 minute. You receive a correct answer for each one. Divine beings aren't necessarily omniscient, so you might receive an unclear. There's something about 25%. If you cast the spell 2 or more times before finish the next long rest, blah 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 blah.
Well,
Not a
that's
problem.
it. This is a statue that is imbued with divine energy. So you can ask your deity 3 questions. She answers yes or no.
Am I on the right path?
As you ask this, you feel a warmth. Standing in this cold puddle, like you're getting what I call piss shivers. Just like, oh, chilly enough just to make me shiver. And I don't know why Robin Williams came out for that. But like you're just getting chills, and you get this warm feeling of that you can tie back to memories of finding hot springs in the Adasali woods, and these are happy memories, and you interpret that as a yes.
Okay. Can we trust this organization?
This warm feeling that has washed over you now hits you with a memory of when your parents were being rabbits, of course, but like being people who lived off the land, were worried of their crop to see if the frost would set in, and it was an unsure time to see if they would have enough food to
Kill that boy.
survive. We gotta eat Jimothy. So as you interpret this this memory, it is as your parents thought. They were unsure.
Okay. Even the goddess is unsure of these fuckers. Good to know.
Well, it's neither yes or no. She doesn't know.
Okay.
Unsure.
Hmm. Okay. I'm trying to think of another question. Can you go to these guys like as if they're doing something, or are they just like staring at me doing this right now?
Okay, so you see you see Asher like swipe, and then he somewhat goes into a trance as he's just on his knees touching the statue.
Can I roll to? Can I roll to recognize who that statue is?
Yes, you can
If
roll
I
a
know.
religion check. If you can roll a religion check.
Oh, are we all touching the lady? I'll just walk up next to him as he's like clearly concentrated, and I'll just touch the lady.
It is a very well crafted, cold, blue gemstone statue. The water is fairly cold, also.
I rolled another crit, but then, but then a 10, so 11.
Oh my god.
You look at the statue, and both people on this statue does not really ring a bell, because one is a hooded figure that you cannot see features of, and the other one is just a gem-like blue water sprite.
Okay.
But you assume by Asher touching it and like going to a trance-like concentration, you assume like, oh, this is the lady he prays to.
Yeah. Okay.
You got something, Asher?
Well, Prey also when Prey touched the statue, like nothing struck at
it's just a cold statue.
I like poke Asher, be like, Asher, Bunny Man, are you okay? He's like zoned down on the thing. Having a Matrix moment, I'm just like, hello.
Yeah, I can't think of another question now. I'm kind of like at a loss.
Anything. Yo, it's your deity. She's gonna answer anything.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm at a loss.
It's supposed to be in a minute.
All right. So if you got nothing, you're just.
Well, I
trance
also
fade.
like spread it out. Can you heal me back to full health?
And she just goes. You receive as the trance begins to fade, you just feel the water, the cold chill, somewhat amplify through your body, and you get that as a no.
Okay, thank you. And I'm gonna leave.
Doo-doo-doo. The number you have tried to reach is no longer in service.
Yeah.
Lord.
Hold on. Let's see what I've got here. I am going to take out. I have this. You said I have 3 items that I sent you. You still have that list somewhere?
Let me look through my messages. It's been a while.
Asher, what happened?
It's a chess piece made of glass, an old key, and an iron holy symbol for an unknown deity.
Yes, that's right. It's right there. Was the last message there? Yeah, a chess piece made of glass, an old key, and an iron holy symbol devoted to an unknown god.
Yes. Can I take out that iron symbol and see if I recognize anything with that hooded figure behind her?
The hooded figure doesn't have many features. Again, hooded figure. Can you roll a perception check? Because the main focus here is supposed to be Eldath.
Yes. Well, perception. Proficiency. 14.
14. It's hard to tell because everything that was stone has been worn down. So you're like, maybe? Unsure. But the iron symbol you have is of a big oak leaf, like in an iron circle. That would be the symbol that you have. Like you look at it and it's just like a circle and it has an oak leaf within it.
Okay. Does anybody do any of my compatriots see it in my hands?
If you guys have seen it and you want to roll, you're proficient in history and religion, you may roll religion.
Oh, well, looks like I'm fucking rolling, boys. That is an 18.
With disadvantage?
Ah, yes. Oh, that went in that rolled to the next room. That is a 10.
You look at it and you're like, yes. Deities and their symbols. That looks like one of them.
Ah, yes.
So you can tell it's a religious symbol, but you can't pinpoint exactly which deity it is.
Oh.
So it's easy to say that the deity, from Prey's point of view, it is not a deity that has been worshipped in Seption.
Might I see it, Asha? And I will send my mage hand to him, and my mage hand is gonna look like a vulture claw, just like going, like just floating towards him.
I'm gonna,
Vulture
like,
noise.
I'm gonna like. I'm going to hesitantly put it in his hand.
Closes and comes back to you.
Okay, I'll just grab I'll just grab it and like lick it and be like,
Tastes like metal.
Yeah, well, it appears to be some sort of metal warship.
and I'll just hand it back to Asher.
He was like, just like take some of my clothing and just like wipe it a little bit and then put it back in my belongings.
Well, it appears that we might be due for a short rest here, and then perhaps travel if you guys are ready.
One last thing before we go. I just want to quickly explore the end of that stream.
So where it comes into?
Yeah.
Yeah, as you go there, you can see like it's the water flow coming from it is it's not just like a straight stream. It seems to be like not bubbling, but you know when water pressure comes up, you can see like that ripple. So it's easy to assume that the river that the stream that runs into the cave at the entrance, runs into the cave wall and then just ripples out here, feeding into that pool.
Okay. There's no like openings that I can see.
No, it's water has been running into a wall for a long time, and it's just underscoured under the wall, and then just...
Okay.
So, can I go and check what what type of offering is being left out? Like you said, coins a while ago.
Yeah, there's just like a few silver, copper pieces.
Okay, I'll take 10 silver piece, and I'll send them as an offering, as like kind of respect to Asher's religion. I'll just go over and drop 10 silvers.
Yeah, so you put 10 silvers at the base of the shrine, and just cling, 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 one rolls into the water.
Make a wish.
Same thing, but a gold piece.
Oh fuck, he's upping you. What are you gonna put a platinum down, Prey? Prey pulls out a platinum. Ah! I don't know what money.
Well,
I don't know what money's worth.
I see how much this is worth to you, Asher, and it is only fitting I put something that is worth a lot to me here as an offering. That's my understanding.
If you so choose to, yes.
Well, of course, you've helped me in combat. I've helped you in combat. I think we're a pretty good duo. The bunny man and the horny fellow, you know. Well, with that said, I'll just grab my spear and be like, well, I don't know, but I think I want to say I might not need this anymore.
And I'll just gently kiss the bone tip, and I'll just lay it with the other offerings.
Yes, Prey loves to kiss them bone tips. So as you put the spear and it leans. Your spear is like the thing that pops out the most, because like the other one's like a fish and some coins, a little bit of like dried leather, and then just a fucking primitive bone spear just leaned up on on Eldath's fucking shrine. The one that's meant to protect streams, brooks, and nature.
Bones are natural.
I see Prey put his spear. I just go over and like tap him, like tap his back for the because I see him get like somewhat emotional. I'm just like, it's okay.
That was my father's. It was his bones.
You really didn't have to give it, but it's okay.
No, so you guys make your offerings into the. Wait a minute, Hornyfield was my favorite place.
Yeah, I read that.
Oh, damn it. Oh, shit. Yeah, so you guys make your offerings. You make your way back out of the cave. Past the. You guys shoot any more eggs on your way out, or
We'll clear them out.
you're clearing out the eggs?
Oh no, we agreed
Well-
not to. Never mind.
Yeah, I suggest that we keep a few there for buddies to see. The cleaning
so-
group.
Okay, so you just maybe one or two on your way out, and you make your way out past the dead wolves, the decapitated man, the crispy man, and you make your way out to Donnie, Captain Foghorn, Leo, and Francis, who are all just sitting around a fire. Donnie's just leaning on his staff, just looking in the woods. And you see that there seems to be markings of a little scuffle, and as you guys come out, Donnie's like, "Yeah, a couple boar came and explored, and Francis got a bit too close, so I had to play a game of whack fuck." Whack. So yeah, what's going on?
Well, seems like we found a way out of here. So those creatures are apparently, well, obviously not natural, and somebody is coming to investigate it apparently, and they offered to basically give us a ride to the Southern Isles.
As you say this, you see Foghorn just stand up, still has his pipe in his mouth. Just,
So, what you're telling me is that we got a ship on our way. So are
We
we still planning on taking the fucker?
What? I
Is
think
it-
I forgot
is
that
a
plan.
mutiny afoot?
A foot.
Okay, so
A foot of what?
never mind. I'll stop spitting out idiotic ideas in front of Prey. It's great thinking right there, Foghorn.
I think I'm just not in the loop.
You've thrown me for a loop, to say the least, boyo.
Back in where I'm from, we used to call that shit and shy. Not sure what it meant, but I think that was the point.
All right, so what's our heading?
We're heading towards the port of this island of the Pelt Lane.
all right, who's taking the lead? And Donnie just hands the map out to whoever wants it.
Yeah, I'll take the lead.
Right, roll
Are
a-
we taking a bit of a rest here?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Are we taking a few
Enjoy
minutes?
the fire, lads.
Yeah.
Enjoy the fire.
Ugh. So is it like a short rest?
Yeah, an hour-long rest.
Cool.
And we're no longer poisoned.
No more poison.
Let's roll some hit dice here for myself, because damn.
Yes, I shall also do the thing.
Oh, okay. Well, I did that. That's fine.
188. Eldath, give me strength.
No.
Lord, give me strength.
Eldath, take the wheel.
That was 8.
Plus your con mod.
While I am definitely healed.
You now have 2 hit dice if you want to roll both of them.
I rolled 1d8 and that was enough, or pretty close. Close enough.
Okay, so you take your hour-long rest, your queasiness of smelling the burnt corpse fades, and you start making your way through the forest. So could I get you to roll a nature check, Erden, with advantage because you have the map?
Us.
Jordan, could you top me up on the?
Oh, buddy, that's quite the request. Yeah, I can definitely. There you go.
Like that.
That is a 14.
14. Okay. So you followed the stream here, so it was easier. This one is basically going like, okay, we're braving the wild. So like, you're making your way. When you guys get out of the cave, you did rest before you went in. So this is approximately took you about a couple hours to do that. So it's probably like midday. So as you guys are walking through the woods, it's getting hard because like it's dense forest. Or just like you're walking and you're taking your time, being safer. Who would like to roll the d20?
We're looking for perception.
Oh no, just straight d20.
I can roll it.
Go ahead, Sean. Go ahead.
Go, because you're leading. I'll let you roll it.
14 again.
Ooh,
Well-
double 14. So, as you are walking through the woods, cool. As you're walking, no shit. Lost my page. Shut up, shit. There we go. As you're walking through the woods, you.
Okay, never mind.
What?
I was looking at the screen for Roll20. I was like, what the fuck's going on? It's like
What?
the page, but then the characters are randomly in the corner. Don't worry about it. It's just me.
Okay, I get what you mean. Yeah. So, as you are walking through the forest, who is keeping watch here?
Well, with my sharp hunter's eyes, I must.
Erden. You want me to roll perception?
Yes. God damn it, Erden, stop moving.
12.
12. So you do not catch this. Erden, since you are leading the pack, could I get you to roll a dexterity saving throw?
Oh no.
Oh no. 23.
23. So as you're leading the way, following the map, looking around, you step onto a branch, and you hear a. You're like, oh, I know this, and jump out of the way. And when you jump out of the way, you see a net just pull up into the air, and there's just an empty net there. You're just like, oh fuck, that was close. So, you are now aware that you are in a hunter's area. So, as you now like relay this message, I need everyone to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god.
Well,
Roll
okay.
initiative.
Perception. Sorry, I'll say perception first. Sorry, that's my bad. 1, 2, 3.
12.
I don't have Don. I will say I want Donnie's gonna be in the back, making sure nobody everything's safe. So I will say that Donnie's just like following where people aren't getting fucked. But
Yeah,
this is for Foghorn, Leo, and Francis.
That's an 8 for perception.
Oh, okay. Give me. I got to turn my light on so I can see my lights. Yep, upside down. Light. Come on. My phone's being weird. Usually just give it 2 flicks. You give it 2 flicks usually and it turns on. No, it's
You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, it doesn't happen all the time. This happens to me rarely.
I swear, it's the whiskey.
And my flashlight won't turn on. Okay. 1, 17. Oh, my phone shut down. Cool. Okay, so as you
Kill
so
that
it was
boy.
12, a 12 for prey. Asher.
18.
Okay, and Erden.
Oh, my perception
Yeah.
was an 8.
All right, so Asher and Prey, you guys are like, okay, just take a step here, take a step here. Erden, could I get you to roll another dexterity saving throw?
22.
22.
Holy fuck.
You walk and you see a snare that is there, that a type that when you walk in and you pull, it just pulls you down. It takes time to cut off as you just like overstep it. Francis is walking. A foghorn is following, is holding on to prey, and it's just like, if the big man don't get caught, I won't get caught. It's a great plan. It's like
I do appreciate your logic.
he's just holding on. Francis and Leo are trying to follow. So Leo is walking and he's like keeping an eye out. And so the marching order would probably be Erden. Who's behind Erden?
I'll be behind Jordan.
Asher.
And then me, and then Donnie at the back.
Yeah, the third, four. Yeah. Yeah, and then 3, and then on back. So, Asher, you would realize this because you rolled an 18. You see Lee, like, Foghorn's holding on to a prey, and Prey's just, like, taking the sword, just, like, sweeping it on the ground, trying to make sure nothing's there. Leo, you see him, and he just disappears from sight. At the same time, let's see what Francis, come on, Francis. What you got? What you got? Fuck. Francis, on the other hand, you see him go, huh! But as he trips, then he's just dangling upside down. I don't like this. This isn't fun. So you've got one guy dangling from a tree upside down, and another one that just vanished from sight.
Well, Aaron, perhaps you could shoot down the rope?
Yeah. I'll try to shoot down the rope.
Well,
And this happened around the same spot for both of them. Like, they were tangent.
well, Asher, perhaps you could look for the man that disappeared. You're close to the ground, perhaps. I don't know.
Yell down the hole, and just be like, "Hello."
As you look, it's just like a 10-foot hole, and like Leo's just at the bottom, going, and he's trying to climb up the dirt. He's like, I can't. Like it's just a hole where he's stuck. He's like, and above him, you see Francis going, "Hello." So you shoot.
Is it safe to say that if he falls, he'll fall in the hole?
Safe to say this, but Erden doesn't know this, and Prey did request him to shoot him down. What are you doing, Erden?
I shoot it with a 13 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit a rope. So it slices it. So isn't it a D6 for every 20 feet?
I think for every 10 feet.
But he's 10 feet.
That's 30. That's 20 feet.
So 2d6.
2d6 on a young man, commoner. Oh,
You roll 2-6.
I rolled a 6 and a 5.
Is that Rip Sheet dead?
Oh no! We've killed an NPC. Oh no! Oh shit! Oh no! Well, perhaps we'll find another one.
It's just like, and Asher's like, I got this. And he launches, and as he does this, Erden shoots it, and Asher goes, wait, there's a, and Asher just goes like,
Oh fuck!
looks down, and you just hear in the hole, Leo going, oh my god, Francis! Francis! And as you look down, Asher, you see the young man. He fell headfirst 20 feet. Safe to say his neck's pretty limp.
Kill that boy.
And he's just like... he's just like, Francis! Francis, no! And... So, what do you guys want to do?
Step back. It's been-
I'm going to take my rope from my explorer's pack. I'm going to tie it around a tree, and I'm going to toss it down to what was his
Leo?
name again?
Leo.
Leo. I knew it was a Ninja Turtle. I just couldn't remember which one it was.
All right, so let's see if we can succeed his DC 10 strength check with disadvantage, because this fucker ain't leaving Francis down there. Oh,
It hurts.
so you feel the rope get taut and then slack, and you feel the rope get taut and then slack. He's trying to climb up with Francis, and it's not working. It's hard.
Prey, can you help pull him up?
Oh, I can try. I'll grab hold and try to yank him.
Also-
yeah. You can roll a strength check DC 10. It wouldn't be disadvantage for you because you're fucking barbarian.
14.
And you pull them up, and as you pull them up, you just see Foghorn's like still behind you, just like he looks at Leo, who's just got Francis going. It was his first sale. Like he's fucking devastated. Nope.
It was his first sale and his last. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry.
So you see, you just see Foghorn going, I'd say the sea claims no victims, but this is land, and I know nothing of landlubber culture, so the boy's dead. I'll make sure that his share of whatever the hell we brought home will go to his family. Did he have any family? He literally just was on my ship once. And Leo's just like, yeah, he did. And like picks him up and just like solemnly starts following you guys.
I'm just standing back and I'm like, sorry about that.
And you guys make your way. So that was that was what a 14 gets you. Hunter's fucking land. So you guys make it through. At nightfall, it's reaching dusk, and you guys haven't reached the shore yet because you did part around midday.
Mhm.
But you assume pushing through, you could probably get to shore by like a little past dark. It's like it's starting to get dark, but you'd have to push through at night.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, might as well get there as early as possible, I guess.
So you still leave.
Vision, Ruben. Is that
Yeah, he has
Well,
night vision.
Yeah.
is
Yeah. I'll
cast on my crossbow?
No, light would have faded, but you can recast it if you want. Okay, so crossbow is lighting up again. Yeah, roll a nature check with disadvantage because it is dark. And like, yes, you can see ahead of you, but it's still pitch darkness with a little bit of light in the back.
yeah. Nature, you said?
Yeah, just like read the lay of the land.
It's 13.
13. So you're like, yeah, if we push, we can make it there probably like early night. You push through, and you guys get to like a shore, not the dock exactly, but a shoreline at around probably midnight. Like you pull out of there, you guys are tired, you're spent, your spell slots are done, you're covered in sweat and bug bites, carrying a dead body that slows you down a little bit more because Leo's like when he gains his cool, he suddenly comes to the realization he's carrying his friend's corpse, which is never fun. As Captain Farquhar's like, aye, we're at the shoreline now, but I think it'd be best if we rest. Maybe take some watches. This seems a bit more tame, and maybe give Francis a proper sailor's burial.
Yeah, sure.
I can respect that.
So as you guys like Leo, he's like, Leo, make a fire. So like Leo starts making a fire. You guys just sit down, start relaxing. Donnie's like, I don't know why you guys are so tired. Like, pretty good day.
I agree.
And you see Foghorn is just attaching like different logs together as he lays Francis's body on there. Takes a couple hours, but by the end of it, he's there and he grabs a piece of wood with fire and he goes, right, the
The sea takes who she wants. I guess the land does too. Francis, you were part of one of my greatest crews. He says, anybody else want to say anything?
I'll
Sorry.
just like go over to him, and I'm not necessarily gonna say anything, but I'm gonna like kind of like I don't know, rest my hand on like his foot or something, and like say like a prayer in my head for him. Like
Leo comes up, puts 2 coins on his eyes, and then Foghorn kicks the raft into the water, and he just as he does, he's like setting the raft on fire, and you just see the raft drift into the sea. It's kind of hard because there's a couple times Foghorn has to like go and kick the raft again because you're close to shore, so the tide just keeps bringing it in again. He's like, no, it's not what I want. And just like he finally gets annoyed and starts pushing it deeper. He's like, there, stop coming back, and he just walks back to shore. I'm like, that's not as graceful as I thought it'd be, but
You're
may
dead.
the bitch
Get over it.
may the bitch queen accept you into her horde, and may you drink with the other fallen sailors. And if you see Captain Bastion, tell him he's a right cunt. Taking me fucking ship. And he just turns around, goes back to the fire, and just like lays down, falls asleep. Is there anything you guys would like to do before nighttime?
Can I, from where I am, can I see where the docks are, or are we just to the shoreline?
You can roll a perception to see if it's anywhere near.
Sure. Perception, dirty 20. Dirty 20.
As you are like you're seeing Francis's body drift aflame deeper out of sight. Take a minute, you look down the shore, and you see like there's a bend, and you're listening, and you can hear like water hitting like other surfaces further down. Don't know if it's rock or if it's wood, but you can tell like probably like a couple hours north. You'd probably find other materials aside from sand.
Okay.
So,
All right. Well,
anybody taking watches?
sure.
Donnie will stay up with you. Donnie's just gonna sit there in case, and could you roll perception with advantage?
Oh, crit.
Crit?
Yeah.
Natural
11.
20.
So perception 24.
So the first part of this night, nothing really interesting happens. You and Donnie are just watching. You see the body drifting.
Roll the yas.
Yes.
Yas, queen.
Yas.
And so you see the raft drifting, and all of a sudden you don't see it anymore. So you assume it's sunk or something ate it. You don't know. But so you're just there and you're looking around. Donnie's just leaning on his bow staff, looking this way, and that way, looking at the water. And it's an uneventful night. It's clear night. The stars are out. You hear the wave crashing. You hear some nocturnal beast rummaging in the forest. But you guys are on shore, safe and sound, with nothing. Who's taking second watch? Probably
I can take second
Asher
watch.
and Prey. Alone, or you want Asher with you?
I can do it alone.
All right, Prey. Roll a perception check.
I will. 15.
I heard Asher.
Yes. You got cooked into a stew. You walked away too long.
My cat's jumping on cupboards now, so I'm like countertops, trying to stop her from moving around.
Meth tigers. So yeah, so you sit down. You see the fires die down, and you're looking about at the moon and all this stuff. And as you're looking around, nothing eventful happens in your watch. Just the water crashing. That's where my phone died, motherfucker. Give me a minute here. Just gotta find it. Is it? There. So you're looking around, and in your head, in the back of your mind, you hear the whispers of Eram invani, vindictum querere.
Magnitudo expectat.
which again are the words that your vulture told you, which mean find the truth, seek revenge, greatness is expected. Not imposing, just like a constant reminder being repeated, as if you're repeating a grocery list, so you don't forget it. And the night passes, not a problem, and you wake up at the crack of dawn. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Seagulls swarm around you thinking you have food.
Seagulls. Tweet, tweet, tweet.
Well, I was like, tweet, tweet, tweet. Ah, that's not seagulls. Seagulls. Oh no, they're hybrid seagulls. So just seagulls wake you up, swarming around you, pecking at you guys, thinking you have food, trying to get any rations. And it is the crack of dawn. What would you like to do?
Are we pretty close to the port?
I think we are. I think if we just do like a couple hours, I think we should get there.
Right, we should be able to get there. Is our friend waiting for us? I'm a bit out of the loop.
He said he would meet us there in 24 hours, so I don't know what time exactly he'll get here. And I don't know if he's a friend yet, but yeah, so far I get a good feeling, I guess. But yeah, he said he's gonna meet us there, so.
All right, well, we should hurry our tuchuses up and get there as soon as possible, I think.
So as you guys get up, you walk. Like I said, it's just a couple hours. You round around that bend, and you can see that there is it's a large single port dock where
I will be right back.
The one ship could pull into, and it could probably host a bigger ship. But you can see like that there's a port there. There's like a little shanty that you can just go and like probably where people wait for their ships to arrive. So as you guys get closer, you see Foghorn going, the shanty's bound to have some liquor. I'm gonna go have myself a drink. And he just hurries in front of you going like, I want my liquor. And Leo's just like, I'll have one for Francis. And just like, he's still bummed, just like walks up. And I assume you guys follow?
Yeah.
You go in, this shanty is just a crude building, just built with like found materials. You can see there's like one table, like a few pillows just in case somebody wants to sleep on the floor, and there's bottles of fucking just brackish stuff, and he just pops it open. Oh, mixed it with seawater, they did. And he just pours himself a drink. And... Anybody else? Dehydrates you, gets you drunk quicker.
No, thank you.
No, I'll just have a water.
There's seawater. That's about all there is. So, you guys...
I'll hydrate before doing shots.
So, you guys are sitting there for a little bit, and, like, Foghorn goes out, takes a few leaks off the port, and just goes... He goes, hey! There'll be a ship in the distance! Leo! Bring me spyglass! And he just brings him, pulls it, and he looks at it, he goes, that be. Puts it away, goes, anybody else want to take a look at the ship?
Sure, I'll have a look.
At it.
Okay, so you can roll a perception check.
20. A dirty 20.
You, Erden?
11.
It's the ship you both see, it is it's somewhat of not a major, like, battleship. It seems more like a quaint, fortified, naval fishing ship. Like a colonial fishing ship, I could say. It has one sail, one mast, and you're looking at it, it seems well kept, well repaired, unlike the Wave's Crest, which was covered in, like, tar and, like, boards slapped here and there just to make it work. This one seems well maintained, but also sea-worn. Asher, you're the one who realizes the flag that is flying. It is a flag of a little cluster of 3 islands, with a star on the center island. And when you point that out, Foghorn goes, "Aye, that be the flag of the Southern Isles. And there's only one person who sails a ship like that, and that be Captain Calamity Jones." As the ship pulls in, it's exactly as I described it, but you can now see the name. It says on it, the Shell Sports Express. And there's like parentheses next to Shell. And you see like the ship dock, the anchor drops, and you see one person walk up, and it is, I don't know if I have a photo of him or not. I should. I'll send it to the chat after. But it is a turtle, walks up with a tri-pointed hat, a black leather duster, a big white like chin strap beard, and an eye patch on one eye. And he just comes up and goes, "So,
You be looking for a ship, is that right?
Were you sent by was it Osmodeus Kane?
Aye, that be my employer for the day.
Okay, yeah, he sent a boat for us to head back to the Southern Isles, or wherever it was.
I'll gladly take you to Salesport.
and as he looks at the whole thing, goes,
All right, we got ourselves another turtle. Got ourselves a human with some birth defect. A talking rabbit. A Herringon, if I'm not confused. We got ourselves a tiefling.
and then he looks at Foghorn and goes,
You sank another one, you bastard! Oi! It's gonna take you a while to pay that one off. Come on!
and as you board the ship, you see that he just goes and he takes care of the sails by himself. He lifts anchor by himself. He is a one-man sailing crew. You guys can lounge, relax, as the ship leaves port and makes its way towards Sellsport, where
Did
we'll
they
pick
not-
up.
Anybody?
Pardon?
Did they not drop off anybody? The cleaning crew? I thought they were dropping off.
So
people.
you're asking that?
No, and I'm wondering that. I guess.
That you,
Well, actually,
on,
I was the captain that.
so you asked Calamity about the cleaning crew. He goes,
Oi, there be a cleaning crew coming. But as you can see, I have myself a little noble vessel. Captain Santiago be bringing the cleanup crew. She's got more of a fleet and more of a one-man sailing show. So you can hold off and deal with Captain Santiago if you want, but I'll let you know right now. I'm fairly prettier and way nicer. But you can stay on the isle and wait for Captain Santiago. That's up to you.
Nah, we'll go ahead and leave with you.
"Sounds good." And you see as the sail ships off, he just starts to sing,
Oh, I've been a wild rover for many's a year, and I spent all me money on whiskey and beer.
and he just sings shanties as he sails off away from Pelt's Lane towards Sellsport, where we will pick up our next session.
Nice.
So I know this is hard because Jordan can end the stream. We should just all hang up and watch the stream as he goes, "What the fuck?"
Stream just dies slowly.
We should all just all hang up and then just spam the chat going like, "Hey, raid." So thanks for joining us this week. Once Jordan shows up again, he'll probably raid someone. You can join us every Monday. We do this from 6 o'clock Atlantic time all the way to so it's 6. It would be 9 Atlantic.
Yeah.
Eastern.
Eastern. Well, we do from 7 to 10 Eastern time, and no, Atlantic time. We do 6
Yeah,
to
7 to 10 Atlantic time.
There we go. So join us every Monday. We do this, and if you like watching Squadrons with funny commentary and watching Jordan yell, it's always good to join in and watch Jordan CFJD play some Squadrons. Share with your friends, your coworkers. Hell, maybe your grandmother would enjoy some D&D. Every Monday, you can see us make fools of ourselves. And now,
I came close to saying something about your grandma enjoying the D, but that was just would have been uncalled for.
she did receive the D. I am here.
That's correct. Yeah.
That's correct.
And you know what? I am not going to shame any woman who appreciates some good D.
That's right.
It's true.
Some tenacious D, that is, of course. You little fucker. Wow, you're such a...
The cat's just like...
He's going places I don't want her to go. So I'm just like, stop.
At least a cat is more agile than, what was it, Fred?
Oh, God. From, no, it's Francis.
Francis. Yeah. Poor Francis.
I'm so disappointed that I wasn't able to just be like, no, please don't do that. And then he went and got killed.
Yeah.
Uh,
So, anybody else have anything they want to plug?
Uh,
Over here?
nope.
Shit happens when you party naked. Remember that?
Yep. Yep, it's true.
and are we getting any XP for this?
I'll have to talk. I'll send that in the chat.
Ah, okay.
And then the boat explodes. God damn it, Erden, why did you do that?
I rolled low on my perception.
For
We
a
were
while.
trying to keep it going.
Muted. So, there we go. There we go. Okay, well, I'm unmuted now. Yeah, you guys could hear kind of probably the conversation over there, but I muted it on stream. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm going to send the raid over to someone. Then I'm going to have to call and possibly go for a 4-hour trip tonight. Who knows? We're going to find out shortly. But let's find someone playing Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dumbasses TV.
Yep. That's what we are.
Sounds
100%.
Yeah, let's go. They're playing Curse of Strahd, so if you don't want spoilers, maybe hop out. I don't know, but I don't know these people, so enjoy. Be nice to these people. There's only one person watching currently, so let's show some support to another D&D stream. Farewell. Monday night, 6 p.m. Eastern. If you're not following, feel free